Okay, I decided to make a video about me, my life, and I guess mainly I'm doing this because I want to start a new lifestyle, and I thought maybe it'd be good to document it. I don't know if anyone will ever watch these, maybe my family if I tell them I'm doing it. I am 229.8 pounds. I've been struggling to lose the weight after my third baby. I have about 15 to go from the weight I was at pre-pregnancy, but I'm a stress eater. I eat when I'm depressed, and before I had her, I had struggled with infertility since my second child. We tried after 1 year. We waited 1 year because I had a C-section, and my doctor told me that you should wait 1 year to make sure your body's healed inside. So we waited 1 year and then tried, and nothing was working, and I had lost all the weight from her and was really healthy, I thought, but eventually went to a fertility doctor who looked at me, and my ovaries were covered in scar tissue, and my fallopian tube on one side was like a sausage link, he described it, probably an infection going on. And long story short, we tried insemination, we started in vitro cycle, didn't work out. I just gave up on having another kid. But I ate myself away in sorrow and sadness and gained a lot of weight. And then, one day, 9 years later, I was pregnant with my third kid and had her. She was healthy. I couldn't believe it happened, and so anyways, it was a blessing. But now, I can't wait, I'm a crier, sorry guys. Anyways, now I want to get healthy and be the best that I can be. So, here's day one. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, how do I wipe away those tears? Oh, I forgot to say. When I lost 60 pounds before after my second child, the birth of her, all I did that time was I watched my calories, I counted my calories, and I went walking every day, every evening for 45 minutes. That's all I did, and I lost 60 pounds. But I remember every day couldn't wait. This is weird. Couldn't wait to go to bed because I was starving, okay? I hated that. That was the worst part. I was starving, and I hated being starving every night. But it worked, and kept it off for a lot of years until the whole thing with infertility and just being lazy and giving up and eating my sorrows. So, yep. Okay. So, this time, I was studying, reading more, and one of the things I learned with my fertility doctor was I had slightly high levels of insulin in my blood. So I started reading and researching and found this doctor, Dr. Jason Fung, is a specialist in diabetics, and for the last, I think, 10 years now, he's been working with people about intermittent fasting. So I thought I would do some intermittent fasting, where I'm going to eat between 12 and 8 p.m., maybe 12 and 6, I'm not sure yet. Eat in a smaller window, he said, because then when you're not eating, you're giving your body a rest, and your body's not putting out any insulin, right? So you eat, your body, anytime you eat, your body makes insulin to convert and store into the cells the sugar and things you're eating, right, for energy. So if you're not eating, no insulin's going out. So that's what I want to do. But I also, I have a problem with sugar. I'm addicted, and I'm a stress eater. And the moment I feel stressed, I turn quickly to packaged products and sugar, and I don't want to do that. I just kind of want to eat more healthy fruits, vegetables, a little bit of meat. I'm not a big meat eater. I can't have dairy. It gives me the worst sore throat, like strep throat. I get an earache, my lymph nodes swell in my neck. Actually, I was tested. The doctor said I'm allergic to the protein and the casein in dairy, both proteins. So I'm not going to do dairy. I have it here and there, and it's really annoying, and I deal with the consequences, but I don't want to have it. I know it's not good for my body can't handle it, so I'm going to do no dairy. Oh, and so then I came across I don't want to be starving, because I don't want to cut calories, so what else could I do, because I do want to lose the weight, and came across people doing keto. So there's lots of ways people do keto, but I'm worried about my gallbladder. I've had my mom and several siblings have theirs out. So we'll see. I do want to eat more healthy fats and try and keep my body satisfied that way. Just so I'm not hungry. I know last year I tried briefly to do keto and I did lose weight. I loved it because I would eat and I'd be satisfied and I wouldn't have those cravings. I also wasn't eating a lot of junk food and sugars, so maybe I finally kicked that habit. So, yeah. So that's kind of what the eating style I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to count any grams or carbs or anything, but I definitely am going to do intermittent fasting and focus on healthy fats, lots of veggies, a little bit of protein, maybe some fruit or not. I don't know. We'll see. So that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I just got done eating my lunch. I was starting to feel hungry, barely hungry, about 11:50 today. I ate my dinner last night at about 7, finished by 8 with the family. So, yeah, so I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat until cooked some stuff up, I made a smoothie, and the cucumbers, I'll add pictures here of that. And I probably I drank 2/3 of the smoothie and then I started feeling really full, probably because that was a lot of liquid all at once. But I also did make an English cucumber. I had half of one, that's probably 5 inches long. Put some dill on it, some sea salt, black pepper. That was really good, and I made 2 eggs and fried in some coconut oil with some basil, sea salt, black pepper, garlic, and onion. Those are my go-tos for eggs, so I like that. It was very delicious, and I love coconut oil. Oh, tip, for years now I've been either using coconut oil or avocado oil when frying things, because I learned that you shouldn't use olive oil for frying over, you'd have to look it up, 350 degrees, 330, I can't remember, but basically don't use it for frying. That's what I learned, so I switched to those, and I really don't love the taste of olive oil. I prefer avocado. I really love the coconut. My family doesn't like the coconut, so I do a lot of avocado when I'm frying stuff in the pan for them, some stir fry or eggs or whatever, but I like the coconut, so that's good. So that was lunch. I probably ate a little too much, even though when I think about it, it doesn't seem like a lot of food, but that was 4 cups of the green veggies. That drink was actually pretty good. I was surprised. So I used 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk, and then I put in 4 cups of the greens, and I just burped. Sorry. And actually in the green mix, I know there was spinach, chard, and beet greens, and I could taste the beet greens, but I don't mind that because I like beets. I like that flavor, so it really wasn't bad at all. And then I had a cup of frozen berries. It was raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, and some strawberries. So I could barely taste those. I don't even know if I needed those. Maybe I'll try it without the berries and just get my greens in with the almond milk. So that was pretty good. And I don't think it was a good lunch. I had a good morning. I felt really in control today of myself and my attitude, so pretty happy. I don't know, it's a good day so far. A lot of days I don't feel in control of myself and my mood, so I'm happy that I'm actually doing this. I'm thinking about it more, and I went through and looked at pictures of myself from a few years ago after I had lost all that weight after my second baby. And yeah, I'm like, maybe I should put some of those pictures up because I was looking good and I liked how I looked. I remember how I felt, was more active and playing with the kids and things. So anyways, maybe that was a good thing to do, to look at those and to remind myself, I got this, I can do it. I was there once. I lost 60 pounds in 6 months. I've done it before. I can do it now, so I'm hoping that I can keep this up. This helped me stay motivated. In this picture right here, I decided to sit here in my room because I love this picture. It really makes me happy. I love color, and I love trees, and I love nature, so I'm glad I found that piece of art. So I like sitting here, and I get to see it every day when I wake up. The colors are really beautiful. Yeah, just enjoy that. So, okay, catch you later. I just had dinner, and I had a cabbage salad I buy at Costco, Asian chicken salad. There was no chicken in it. I don't know. Anyways, it's cabbage. And had half the bag. It was delicious. I've done that a lot. So I ate about 8:20. I had to leave and run errands, go to my mom's, so I knew I was going to eat late. I actually was kind of hungry around 5, so I took with me some cashews because I couldn't find anything else in my pantry I could take. That was it. So I had one handful of cashews, which is about 1/4 cup, at 5 when I left, and then it was probably about 7:30 on my way home. I was getting a little hungry again, so I decided to have another handful. I don't know if that was a good or bad idea. And then I got home and made that salad real quick. So that's what I ate today. I actually had a great day. Usually by this time in the evening I'm exhausted and already laying in bed, between 8 and 9 o'clock. So I don't know, I felt good. Like I was saying earlier today, I felt in control of myself and my cravings, which is a positive for me. So yeah. And I'm excited for tomorrow to see how I feel in the morning, how satisfied I am and hungry. And I did drink plenty of water today. I didn't mention that earlier, so yep. Okay.